Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to B Sports Picks. So today I have one very strong play. It's actually one of the most lopsided games. They're not heavily favored, which is good, but they are one of the best teams right now. I think they're like on a 13 game winning streak. I'll give you the breakdown very quickly. I'm not going to get into crazy amount of details today because obviously, you see, I'm in my car, rental in California, so it's very difficult to record right now until I get set up correctly. But either way, I wanted to give you guys this play. It's we're on a 12. What is that? Yeah, 12-3 run. I gave you guys the Tigers, which you lost, and then I had given another winner 2 days ago. And then yesterday I was traveling from Vegas to California, so I didn't have time to make a video. But anyways, if you're missing out on the free picks, and sometimes I don't have time to make a video like I did yesterday, so if you don't want to miss out on all the plays, make sure to go to the link in the description, click on free picks, and also make sure to subscribe. All right, one of the first things I like to look at is this free tool right here, MLB Team Insights. It's part of the Sharp Edge, but this page specifically is free. So go to the third link and you'll see this, and you don't even have to put your email or anything. So anyways, right here it says best performing teams, top 5 teams is the Red Sox, the Orioles, the Tigers, the Brewers, and the Diamondbacks. As you can see right there, Red Sox are 100% hit rate in the last 11 games. Then we go to the worst performing teams. That's the Athletics, 2-8, 20%. Rockies, Marlins, Astros, and Dodgers. Now, where this becomes very important is that you look at today's notable matchups. And I was actually one of the strongest teams that came up for today was the Mets. But as soon as I saw this, where they're going against the Brewers, which are number 4, Mets are number 22, I automatically red flagged it, like to stay away. And then other stuff made me confirm to stay away because of this situation here. But again, it's a big red flag for me if they're going against a very strong team and they suck. In this case, what I just said here. Then you got the Athletics. They're literally the worst team right now. And they're going against the 5th best team right now. So again, this page right here that you're looking at is free. It's the third link in the description if you want to check that out. Now, next thing I like to look at is the projections. So if I go to the Sharp Edge tool, this one's 7 days for free. Links in the description for that. And I just take a quick glance at who's supposed to be winning. So right here, the projections, whatever's green is 5.5 right there for the Dodgers. Everything right there is too close to call. Red Sox is 4 to 3.5. The Braves 4.5 to 4. The Mets 4.5 to 4. Giants is 5, and then Rangers is 4.5. Cubs, Marlins, Rockies, Angels, and Reds. Now, out of all those games and teams, I really like this one right here. So now if I go to the convergence tool inside the Sharp Edge, you can see the breakdown very clearly right here. So 5 out of the 6 things are aligned with the Red Sox. The only thing that it's not reading is the line movement, but that's because the line movement is very, very slim. So I'll show you what that looks like very quickly, but check this out. 58% win probability, the deeper research, the expert insights. The OPS is overwhelmingly different. It's number 6 for Boston, number 24 for Baltimore. If you don't know what OPS means, is on base percentage. So Boston Red Sox, I already showed you, they're the hottest team right now. Plus, they're getting on base a lot more than Baltimore. On top of that, the projected runs, they're supposed to score at least 2 more runs over Baltimore. Here's what the line movement looks like. You can see it started at 134. It's currently at a 133. That is not a good sign for Boston because they were already favored, and now they're less favorite. I hope that makes sense. If you don't know what this is, it's called line movement. I'm not going to explain it in this video, but basically it's going against the Red Sox. So that is one thing I don't like about this. But if we go deeper into the analysis, I'm not going to go too crazy into these details, but basically you can see Red Sox are projected to win. I already showed you the win probability, 58%. The verdict is telling you all the reasoning why right there. It gives you the breakdown of the pitching. It tells you why the pitching is much more better for Boston. And you can see the bet percentages and the money percentages on Boston. And again, this is not a good thing because there's this much money, there's much bets coming in on Boston, yet the line is not moving in their favor like it should be. The expert insights say 100% hit rate in the last 5 games whenever they've played at home. And then this is what I was talking about. The projections for DraftKings is saying that the line movement says that the Boston Red Sox should be scoring at least 2 more runs over Baltimore. Suarez right here for starting pitching is much better. I'm not going to get into all the details, but this guy's an ace pitcher. And this guy Bradish is also very good, but Suarez is better. Bullpen is better for Boston. And this is the overwhelming part. What I said with the batting analysis, you can see they are number 6 compared to number 24. And again, on base percentage plus slugging is overwhelmingly better for Boston. And the last thing I'll mention here, out of 11 categories, Boston leads 9 of those categories. So I'm going to take this very simply, guys. I'm going to go with the Boston money line. I'm not going to mess around with the -1.5, none of that. There is a lot of like little details and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into it, but I do really like Boston. I think they're a little bit too heavily juiced for the amount of stats and stuff like that. Especially, I think they're even more juiced because they're on a hot streak and they've been winning a lot of games. But obviously, there's regression coming. The only thing I really feel like Baltimore is not the team to take that reign from them right now. So I do like Boston. I was looking at the Nationals. I was looking at the Mets. The Dodgers also came up, but I'm staying away from all that stuff. If you want all the picks that I threw out this morning, go to the link in the description, click on VIP. If you like the tool that I just showed right there, it's 7 days for free. And then the third link is the one that tells you the worst teams versus the best teams and stuff like that. So all those things are in the description. Make sure to subscribe. And one last thing I'll say is, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, is that if you missed out on, like, if you're missing out on my picks, especially because sometimes I can't make a video, then make sure to subscribe and go to the first link, free picks. That way you can get alerted whenever I throw out a free pick. Thank you guys so much. Let's get to 5,000 subscribers.